guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Olivia. So one thing that's important in everyday life is doing some kind of movement or physical activity, and especially after a spinal cord injury where you need to keep your cardiovascular system strong, and also the more strength you're going to have, the easier life is going to be for you, just to get things done, get around, especially in a manual chair. This was also like my reason why I picked to be in a manual chair versus in a power chair, just to be able to have some kind of movement and stay stronger that way. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a video series where I'll do some shoulder health stuff and some strengthening stuff and my yoga stuff that I've been doing. But today I will target what I do for cardio when the weather is like today and it's really stormy outside. So this is my Handbike, which I've had for a very long time, and I tend to use when it's a stormy day like it is today outside to be able to get my cardio in. And one thing that you have to be looking for is basically a bike that's not too heavy, so you're able to lift it up and put it on the table. And then also that has a handle at the back where you're able to fit your wrist in or your hand in to be able to lift it up. And then in the front of the bike, I also have this resistance lever to make the resistance harder or easier. And that has like big dents and stuff in it. So when you are on your Handbike, if you have limited hand function and you're pedaling around, you're able to use your chin to kind of like increase or decrease the resistance. So now putting the bike on the table. So what I do, I normally sit parallel to where the table is, then put my brakes on, making sure that I can put my arm up here, like so I can leverage myself up since I have no abdominals. And going down there, put the handle on the other side, so the hand that's doing the lifting is going to be the hand that's like the furthest from the table. And then I'm going to be pushing on the bike, putting my arm on the table here, putting the bike on my lap, and then putting my elbow on the table and setting the bike on the table. And there you go. Now I'm ready to go biking. Okay, so once the bike is on the table, I'll make sure that I have my water, and also that my iPad is there, and whatever I want to watch, or if I'm going to follow a spin class or something, that it's like ready to go, so I can just like press start before I start putting my hands onto the handle. And then I'll make sure that I also have my active hands to be able to hold the handles. So before I put these on, what I found with the active hands is that it's always good to go a size over. I'm usually a small, but I would go for a medium. And the reason behind that is that because there's weakness on this side of those muscles, so my hand ends up like deviating towards where my thumb is. And then because of that, it comes out of the cup with the small active hands. So having it a size over will make the cup a little bit bigger, so that way your hand stays inside the cup rather than like coming out, and then it's like hard to like grab certain things, and yeah, it's just harder to kind of pedal or do weights or whatever you need to do with the active hands. So now putting those on. So the first thing would be to, if it's not already cupped and stuff, I would set it up so it's like loose enough that you're going to be cupping the hand and fitting it around the handle, and do this on both sides. They're both done on each side, and then you put your wrist in. So opening up the wrist, making sure that you're putting the right hand on the right and then the left on the left. And as far as like hand holders, I found the active hands are the ones that work the best, but you can get some especially made for you as well at your spinal cord injury rehab place or wherever else. And then same thing on the other side, I'll put this around my wrist. Open it up. then twist it around, and then putting this in. So actually bringing the thumb out. And then with the thumb going in where the handle is and fitting it in. So it's like, it's gonna be a little bit loose. Then bringing the other one up. And again, bringing the thumb out. And there we go. And now I'm ready to go for a spin. And then if I need to increase the resistance, I can just increase it with my chin. Stand up in the front there and make it easier with my chin as well. Make it easier or harder if I'm already strapped on the bike. And there you go. Now I'm ready to go for a spin and target the Tour de France. So if you think anybody would benefit from something like this, please share it with them. And thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.